Hey fams, welcome to another moment with Anne. And today I'm live because I want to see everyone who have been commenting on my videos. If you know that you've been dropping a lot of comments on my videos and you really want to ask me a question, here is a live video that I want to attend to a lot of questions, right? So a lot of people have been asking me questions like, Anne, where do I buy properties from? Is it from Ibejuleki or from the Aja Azis or mainland or anywhere within Lagos? So I'm going to be sharing with you reasons why you should not miss buying a property in Lagos. Property investment in Lagos is key. You don't have to miss not having more than even 1 acre in Lagos. I'll be sharing with you some vital information, but if you're new here, please make sure you hit the subscribe button below and turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we do a post right on the Hatar TV. Now, when it comes to property investment in Lagos, the first thing you should be considering is that Lagos itself is a metropolitan state, right? So it contains a lot of people, and for Lagos itself, we already have this ideal notice that in few years we may not even have land to sell in Lagos anymore, because a lot of people are migrating into Lagos. A lot of people are looking for better opportunities within Lagos, and so many people have missed not buying properties within Lagos. Okay, I've had clients who tell me, you know what, 10 years ago I was offered to buy a property within Aja, and I'm like, no, this location is just bush. I don't want to buy a property where there's bush. But today, a plot of land in Aja, if you want to see, minimum amount is 10 million. 10 million for a plot. So you've got to realize what you're doing. You've got to realize how you want to go about you not missing out from buying a property. A lot of my clients keep telling me, and you know what, I regret why I didn't buy property 20 years ago. I regret why I didn't buy a property in Lagos 10 years ago. I had people who even tell me, and you know what, Biafra is on. So Nigeria is going to separate. Says who? Nigeria has not separated over the years that Biafra has been on. So you've got to realize some very great potentials about having a land within Lagos. Okay, so many people have missed not buying certain plot of land, or they have fears of not buying a property in certain locations. So I'm going to be clearing a lot in this particular clip. Okay, and for those that are still tuning in, thank you for tuning in on this live video. My name is Ann Wakama, your real estate expert that can help you get the kind of property you need. So you've got to stay tuned to this video to at least get the vital information you need before buying a property, and so that you don't miss not buying a property within Lagos. Okay, so I want to share first of all my own experience with you. I also share my own beloved mom experience also as regards to property buying, and I also share some of my very good client experience in terms of missing out from buying a very good property within Lagos that has yielded a lot more currently. Okay, so my own experience is this. In 2000, there was an offer that came up, though I was quite younger, and I'm like, why will I buy a plot of land around this location? I'm like, no, sorry, I can't. Though I had little money then that I can actually pay at my own pace, but I didn't want to buy. And in that year, in the 90s, my mom also had the same experience. She was offered to buy some plot of land at Awoyaya, and she said no, she wants to buy land in Ikorodu. I don't want to buy land on the island, it's water. And she bought her own plot of land at Ikorodu. A friend who also bought the same plot of land at Awoyaya. Now, if you want to buy a plot of land in Awoyaya, you have at least 10 million naira or 15 million naira. Is that right? So and for my mom, right now, she feels she can move out from Ikorodu and get another plot around these houses and start living. get another plot, build a house, and start living in this particular houses. So it's a different thing entirely for everybody, and a lot of people have actually missed not buying a certain property at certain time within Lagos. Some have missed out because of lack of trust. Some have missed out because of they don't know the procedures to go about this. Some have missed out because they didn't ask the right realtor the right questions. Okay, so it's not about buying a property, but also buying in a location where it's strategic, buying in a location whereby at the same time that other properties are growing in other location, your own property value is also increasing, right? So I'm going to share a lot more about this. So it's a very good thing you have me on air today, so that you can ask a lot of questions. The comment section is open. Even if after this video you just logged in, make sure you're watching, and make sure you're subscribing and turning on your notification bell so that you can get notified on each time we do a post right here on the Hatwa TV. So whether you are in Nigeria or you're in diaspora, it's very, very easy for you to get a property within Lagos. But before then, let's continue. I'll still share that with you, but before then, let's continue on why you should not miss buying a property, especially when that property is up for sale. Now, there is what they call open window for properties. Okay, when there's an open window and the property is on air for you to buy, there's a limit they can actually sell. If we have like 52 acres of a particular estate to sell, and somebody come and say, you know what, I need 3 acres, I need 15 hectares, I need this, and it's sold out. Now the next thing you'll be seeing for that property is that it is sold out, which means that property is no more available for you to buy. Okay, and sometimes selling that property can take even less than a month. It all depends on how people rush that property and how that property is actually is, or the value or the location. Okay, so you've got to realize this, that there is always a switch in this, and for you not to miss out from that switch, the moment the property is up, the window is open, please take the right step to buy a property. Okay, and you may ask me, and all these properties you're actually advertising, are they a money property or this? No, the kind of property you will see on my channel are verified properties, and those properties, most of them are estate properties or individual properties. Now all of these things are verified and they are set to go. Okay, so you've got to realize that buying a property at the right time is very, very important. Sometimes you may feel reluctant, and that delay may be telling you, oh, why would you remove this kind of money to buy a property in Lagos? Lagos is a mega city. The land in Lagos has actually blessed a lot of people. It has made them millionaires. It has made them billionaires. And you've got to realize that and tap from that soil, that land called Lagos. Okay? You don't have to stay in Lagos before you invest your money in Lagos. Lagos itself, I was watching several videos about during this lockdown period, and I noticed that some countries, they stop them from not paying rent and all of that. It doesn't happen like that in Lagos. So if you have invested in like a rental income, it is certain that you will definitely get that at hand. Okay, so when we talk about property appreciation, your property would definitely appreciate, especially if it's in Lagos. Okay, but the location matters. I always tell my clients, even if you have a property on the island, on the mainland, sorry, you need to also have a property on the island, because the rate at which island property is actually appreciating is like this and mainland is like this, to be candid with you. So for you not to miss, not enjoying from this island appreciation, you've got to key in as fast as possible. Now you may also ask me, Anne, why are you making this video? Are you trying? I'm not advertising it. I'm not advertising any property for you, but I'm making it known to you that there is always open windows for every property. Currently, there's a property on my page that was going for 21 million naira, 3-bedroom bungalow, and that property came out sometime in December last year, and this is June. We've not finished June yet, and the property is sold out. The property is sold. About 64 units of bungalows are sold out. You can't get any unit from it. And the reason why a lot of people miss from this, the moment a lot of people started seeing it all over, like, oh, this property is gone, they started calling. And that's why I was really moved to make this video. Like, you know what, you need to understand how property work in Lagos. The moment you're speaking to your realtor and your realtor is telling you this is the step, this is what I should do, please go ahead and do it. Make sure you are taking the right step. If you're working with a good realtor, tell the realtor, what do I need to do? Ask the realtor, what do I need to do? And the realtor will be willing to give you every details that you need. Okay, now you may ask me, what kind of inspection can you have? Like, I made a video on this channel, so you can always watch the video through HTH Ampere Limited, where you can actually see the kinds of inspection you can have. We have two types of inspection. We have the visual inspection, we have the physical inspection. So it's up to you on which you want to actually go into. But don't delay. A lot of people abroad are thinking of buying a property within Lagos. They don't know who to trust. Sometimes thinking buying a property through a friend or through somebody else or through your brother may not be safe, and you know it. So what I want to advise you is this. It's simple. You want to have a property to yourself, you need to watch that video first. That video I made, it's very important, because it will really give you an edge over the right way to actually go about inspecting a property, even when you're not available. Because we always have issues of the person you are sending has another mindset about investment in Lagos. So when the person comes and like, you know what, I don't think this place will develop in 5 years, in 10 years. I tell you, Ajah was once bush. I was in Ajah years back, though I was quite young, but I remember we used to attend this church, Wonder City, at Ilaje before Ajah. And from Ajah down was totally bush. But today, if you want to buy a plot of land in Ajah, it's 10 million naira. So you've got to realize these differences. The potentials you may be seeing as a person, the person you are sending may not see that same potentials. Okay, so you've got to be very smart. You've got to think ahead. You've got to know what you're doing. So while you're sending someone to this particular realtor you're working with, the realtor will definitely take you to the office of those who actually own this particular property. So as soon as you're there, all you need to do is to ask the right questions, fill their form, you know, put in the name of the right realtor that you're actually speaking with, because your realtor stands for you. You don't have to pay a realtor any agency fee or anything. Okay, so for you to understand this, you've got to realize how it works. You've got to ask the right questions. You've got to take the right moves. You've got to know that, yes, I'm actually taking the right move. Okay, so when buying an estate land, please take note of this. You don't have to pay any agency, so there's no need of you thinking, oh, I want to do it by myself. If you try to do it by yourself and it goes wrong, if you come back to the realtor, you won't have anything to say. Okay, so you have to carry your realtor alongside. Okay, so that as you are buying the property, your realtor is monitoring everything for you. So you don't have to be in Nigeria to actually invest in Nigeria, like I said. So you've got to ask me a lot of more questions. You've got to trust our work. And for HTH Ampere Limited, we've been delivering a lot for clients. Okay, these days we've been delivering a lot. So for you not to miss any of this, you've got to ask the right question. Now, I made this video especially for those who have missed not buying or not tapping in from the opportunity of investing into real estate in Lagos. And it's up to you to say, you know what, Anne, I am ready. Okay, currently there's another property, Urban Prime 2. Urban Prime 1 was out as at last year and it sold out. Urban Prime 1 is one of the most sorted properties that you can actually buy from. They're actually duplexes or apartments, and they are sweet. You can watch the video on my channel. You so love to have at least one unit of Urban Prime. So Urban Prime 1 came out last year, and before you know it, it sold out. Urban Prime 2 is now up. The window is open. But some of the properties are actually increasing. Like for the 3-bedroom terrace, the 3-bedroom terrace used to be 38 million. Let me just say used to be, because it's already weekend today. And from Monday, it's going to be 42 million. That is 4 million difference. So I don't like my clients spending a lot more than the budget. So I always do all I can to make sure that you are buying at a very good rate. Do not think that slowing down will help you. No, these prices are fixed prices, and for you to get the price is good is buying now. I mean buying now. So you keen into buying any of these apartments or duplexes, definitely you would really understand which to go and how to go about it. Okay, so I'm seeing some comments right here. Somebody's dropping a comment. I like to at least view it, but let me view this after. Okay, okay, all right, all right. So Chi Bam, thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're tuning in, please make sure you're dropping a comment where you're tuning in from. I can see that we have about 8 people on air already. So please tap as fast as possible when you see opportunities like this up. It's for your own good. It's for you to act fast. It's for you to be speaking with the right realtor. It's for you to be taking the right steps. Okay, don't delay. Don't let property go up before you start paying. Okay, I think Chidibim was telling me that okay, the urban prime 2 is now 41 million. Yes, you're right, not 42, 41 million. Yes, thank you very much, Chiben. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice job. Thank you. So it's now 41 million, and that is how property increases. And there are some to increase more for this year. So whichever property you want to buy land, you want to buy a house, you want to buy a duplex, you want to buy flats, please take the right step. Don't try to cut off your realtor, especially if you are not in Nigeria, because what your realtor will do, we are very experienced in this. Okay, what your realtor will do will ensure that you're getting all your documentation. It will be DHL to you. Okay, some people want to buy a property, they don't even want their family members to know, but trust me, we are all registered company in this Lagos. Okay, we are much, so getting to know that, oh, this person is actually genuine, I can work with this person, it takes the grace of God, that they say. But you've got to know that, yeah, this person is actually okay for me to work with. Don't do it by yourself. Don't go use a friend. Don't go use somebody that you don't know, because the potentials you might be seeing may be different from what your friend might be seeing. So please realize this, make use of this, tap from the opportunity that is open for you in Lagos. You might be working so hard abroad and you're thinking of, oh, what do I do? Right now we have Ibejuleki up. We have so many properties in Ibejuleki. So it's up to you to say, and you know what? I want to buy 1 acre in Ibejuleki. I want to buy 2 acres. I want to buy 3 acres, and just keep it till I'm ready. Now, it's good you buy all of this, but be sure that you're buying from a real estate company. Okay? Don't buy a money property. Buy from a real estate company, because buying from a real estate company, your property is secured. Okay, you got to realize all of these things and make use of it. So I'm going to cut this video right now so that you can have the opportunity to drop comments. Okay, there's somebody asking me a question. Did you state that land in Naija is now 10 million? Yes, minimum of 10 million, which means that is the minimum you can actually get. Okay, so and it's up to you to key in as fast as possible. Even if you didn't start early to buy from real estate, please don't have a lot of regrets. It's good your mind is open to it. It's good your heart is set to invest in real estate. It's good you're ready. Okay, some people want to invest but they are not ready, and some people want to invest and they are ready. So you've got to know where do I actually fall in. The moment you're able to know, yes, I am ready, then you speak with your realtor, because what you'll be doing is, there are other estates we have that you can actually do installmental payment. Okay, so for the installmental payment, there's someone asking me a question: is this land in an estate? Well, it depends. Okay, the one of 10 million that I have at hand is in an estate. Okay, like I told you, buying an estate property is very, very good. Okay, it's safe, it's secured, okay, and with a good title. So you've got to understand some of these terms. Okay, then I want to address another question on somebody asking me of, and buying Ibejuleki land, is it safe? Yes, it's safe. Government will not allow you. Lagos state government is smarter than any other kind of state government you can imagine. Okay, so you've got to realize this: Ibejuleki land are secure land and they are free from government accusation. You've got to realize that. Now, for the estate properties, they are available for sale. Some of them, the title is deed of assignment, and survey, registered survey, while some the title is accession, some the title is gazette, some C of O, some governor's consent. So you've got to realize which title does this particular estate have. Now if the estate has a particular title, deed of assignment and registered survey, it's still good to go, because for your property to have registered survey at the registered survey office in Lagos, then your property is good to go. So it will just be you perfecting the title of the property later, which the estate can actually have that for you. Okay, so please take note of this. Take note of this. For those asking me questions, can I see more of your questions, please? Can you just try to drop some comments so that it will pop up on its own? Okay. Somebody asked again, can you find land in Abuja or just Lagos? Yes, we can help you get land in Abuja and Lagos. It depends on where you want your property. Okay, so far you are set to buy. If you are set to buy, then we kick it on. Okay, we have properties in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Owerri. Okay, so you've got to realize which location, which houses do you want. All right. Somebody was asking me another question. Can you please drop some comments so that it will pop up for me to reply? Okay, so but before we just round off, please, we have a lot of properties on HTH and Pearl Limited. If you have questions concerning real estate, it's free enquiries and free inspection. Okay, so you've got to ask me the right question. You've got to check the link below. I'm going to drop my WhatsApp link below so that you can ask me a direct question and get a direct answer. Okay, thank you all for watching this clip, and if you want to see more of me like this live, please drop your comment below. I want to hear from you. If you have questions concerning real estate, you can as well drop them below. Talk to me. Let me know your fears. Let me know what you're planning. Let me know how to come in. Let me know how to give you the best advice that will change your life as regards to real estate in Nigeria. Okay, what is your advice about landing Bogije? Yes, good to go. Bogije is a very good place, and it's one of, let me just say, after Aja right now and after Shongotedo, Bogije is another strategic place. So it's good to go. Just be sure that the land has a good title. That's all. That's all you need. So buying a property or a land there, it's fine. Okay, and if you have further questions, you can actually throw them below, so I can answer you, or you chat me on WhatsApp directly. So I gotta go right now because I just came back from an inspection and I'm hoping to join another inspection. Thank you all for tuning in today, and I remain Anwakama, your real estate expert that can help you get the kind of property you need. Thank you, and bye bye.